वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये. नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. मूकं करोति वाचालां पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं. वासुदेवपरा वेद वासुदेवपरामक वासुदेवपरायोगं वासुदेवा परं गति. नमो पंकजनाभाय नमो पंकजमालिने नमो पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजाग्रे. Welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam session, Canto 11, Chapter 3, text number 27, 28, 29. Today we are going to discuss 29. So I welcome you all. Thank you for patient listening for all these sessions. Tomorrow is a very special day, and tomorrow in Odisha, the historical event Puri Jagannath Yatra is going to happen. So please, those devotees and those people who are interested, please, it is possible now also you can go to Puri and have darshan of and you can participate in Rath Yatra, or else you can watch in through social media or some other devices, through online system or through the YouTube or Instagram. You can follow this Rath Yatra. It's a very historical moment. It is a feeling of happiness, it is feeling of joy, feeling of enjoyment, and feeling of union of all devotees, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, and whatever it may. Jagannath sees everyone equal. Samasarveshu bhuteshu. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I see everyone equal. Equanimity is maintained by Supreme Personality of Godhead Lord Jagannath. So it's a very historical event. It has started so many years before, very long back. So many thousands and thousands and thousands of years it has been started by great devotees, and it is the will and wish of Jagannath that he wants to visit all over the world. That has happened 500 years before by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has relaunched this Jagannath Rath Yatra, and it's going on. But as and when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu participated in this Rath Yatra, it has become more and more amazing. It has become very renowned. The whole world has come to know about this Jagannath Rath Yatra because of the achievements, steadiness, alertness, and the will and the sankalpa of Srila Prabhupada, that he wants to give Jagannath to whole world. So because of founder ISKCON founder Abhay Charanananda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the whole world is celebrating the joy of festival with all the devotees, with great joy, with great content, and with everybody's heart is filled with so much pleasure, happiness, enjoyment, because and whatever the things one can experience, the meritorious moments with Lord Jagannath. So it is also mentioned in the scriptures that Lord Jagannath, once any person who welcomes Jagannath while Jagannath is abiding in the Rath. While Jagannath is on the Rath, if he welcomes Jagannath on the Rath, it is said that he will never have rebirth again in this material world. So, but only thing is provided he should invite Jagannath and pull the Rath into his heart with love and affection. That is the only thing Jagannath expects from us. So, so many Puranas like Skanda Purana and Padma Purana, all these Puranas gives very detailed and elaborate pastimes of Lord Jagannath. Some thousands and thousands and thousands of pastimes are there about Jagannath Leelas. It happens when Snana Yatra, when the Snana Yatra starts on the occasion of Jyeshta Masha, on the Purnami day, the Lord appeared on that day, and the devotees, especially the elevated devotee Shriman Indradumna Maharaj, celebrated this event as a great festival where lakhs and lakhs of devotees gathered together at that particular place called Sri Kshetra, Lakshmi Kshetra, Shanku Kshetra, and there are so many names for this particular place, for this Puri Jagannath, and also it is called Utkanta. People always see curiosity, how come Lord has come in this form. It's very miraculous. One can say the Lord is in a very strange form. Only when you hear about the pastimes of Jagannath, then only one can understand these pastimes of the Rupa of Sri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. So when Snana Yatra begins from the altar, from the main altar in Puri Jagannath to Snanavedi, the platform stage where the three lordships and along with Sudarshan Chakra is bathed, and people with more joy they chant the Jagannath Ashtakam and they sing the glories of Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, and they also displays different types of kirtans which glorifies the grand Leela of Jagannath. So earlier it is called Neela Madhav, and then Neela Madhav has come in the form of Lord Jagannath. So that's the story behind that. So this Neela Madhav, according to, after chanting the prayers of Indradumna Maharaj, he came in this form and gave darshan to Indradumna Maharaj. Indradumna Maharaj constructed a very big temple for Lord Jagannath. So it is a very great occasion. So one should not miss it. You can visit any part of life, but not this Jagannath Yatra. It also it is also performed, or it has also organized in all ISKCON centers, especially in South India, North India, not even in India, but all over the world, because of Srila Prabhupada took this culture of Jagannath Yatra and exhibited all over the world. It first happens in San Francisco by Srila Prabhupada, and that is the, even some, if you, for that matter, some South Indians also doesn't know about this Jagannath Yatra. Only the devotee circle, or one who is one who is aware of this Krishna's pastimes, they must be knowing. But I don't know how many people are knowing in South India. But as far as my knowledge is concerned, this awareness should be created in South India. Most of the people, they are not aware of this form of Jagannath and Jagannath's pastimes. But now I think more everyone after ISKCON started conducting this Rath Yatras in all the villages, towns and cities, big cities, then now they have come to know that. But even other world, in the devotee circle, everybody knows about, even foreigners knows very much about Jagannath Rath Yatra rather than us in our Bharata Varsha. So Jagannath did a lot of pastimes, and when Jagannath after Snana Yatra, he gets the before Snana Yatra there is one well in Jagannath Puri. From there Pandas brings the different types of that well is cleaned 2 days before the Snana Yatra, and from that well they bring 108 pots. In the 108 pots they bring the water, and they, everyone will keep their pots like this on the over and above the head, and their mouth will be masked because no dust or contamination should happen to for bathing Jagannath. So for that they wear the mask, and from those pots Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra will be bathed very gorgeously, and after bathing Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra gets illness if they become sick, and they go for a rest for some 12 days or from 10 to 12 days, and then again they come back to give darshan to all the people on the Rath. On the Rath they give, because inside some different peoples are restricted, but on the Rath everybody can have darshan. That is why Jagannath comes out from the temple and gives darshan to everyone, to anyone who has deep love to Jagannath. So many people, they want to live their lives during Rath Yatra. They want to get trapped to the wheels of Jagannath so that they can get liberation. They are so much desperate to even to give their lives to Jagannath. They are ready to give their lives to Jagannath. So, such a historical moment, very ancient festival, and in around 10 to 25 lakhs people will be gathered at the same place, same day, same time, and next day no one will be in the road after Rath Yatra. That's the miracle. That's the amazing thing happens always in Puri Jagannath. So after they abode on the Rath, there are different chariots for each lordships. Jagannath has this Nandi Ghosh, I think, by the name of the chariot, and Subhadra has different, and Baladev has also Subhadra different chariots, and also Sudarshan also comes, and almost it takes the next day, from tomorrow to next day or till 12 they keep on pulling the Rath, glorifying Jagannath. So this is how the Rath Yatra starts, and people are mad after Jagannath in Odisha and some other parts of West Bengal, and other devotee Gaudiya Vaishnavas also, they are ready to sacrifice their life to have the darshan of Jagannath. And so many foreign devotees from Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, they come and participate in this Rath Yatra only for this, is exclusively for this Rath Yatra. So this is the process is when Krishna left Vrindavan after giving a commitment to Gopikas and Radharani, Srimati Radharani, that I will come back after finishing my work in Kurukshetra, in Mathura. So he went to Mathura, and after that in Kurukshetra the war started, and so many days over, but Krishna has not turned up to Vrindavan. And one day on the solar eclipse, the gopis and the Radharani came to know that Krishna is in Kurukshetra, and as soon as they come to Kurukshetra, they rush to Kurukshetra, and in between they express their viraha bhava, viraha bhakti, the separation of love towards Krishna. And So for 100 years, they keep weeping, and they were waiting desperately to receive Krishna, but Krishna has not turned up. So after they got wild and they come to Kurukshetra, and Kurukshetra they saw different Krishna, not cowed by Krishna. He is opulent Krishna, very kingly and very royal look, like Dwarkadish. So very opulent that, but they didn't feel any devotion or love towards Krishna in that form. So they want that cowherd boy Krishna. So then immediately one Gopika caught the hand, one Gopika caught the lotus feet, one Gopika caught the back of Krishna, and they lift the Krishna and keep Krishna in the Rath, and they started pulling Krishna towards Vrindavan. That is the process of this Ratha Yatra. And this Puri Jagannath is Kurukshetra, and from Kurukshetra gopis are trying to pull the Rath of Jagannath, who is Krishna. He is nothing, none other than Krishna, and they're pulling the Rath. And from Puri Jagannath to they go towards Vrindavan. That is from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. Here in Puri Jagannath, from Puri Jagannath temple to Gundicha temple. So Gundicha temple is 3 kilometers away from Puri Jagannath, and Gundicha is a Rani, queen of Indradimna Maharaj. On the request of Gundicha queen, Indradimna Maharaj organized Ratha Yatra just for the sake of low caste people and the untouchables. Gundicha requests Indradimna Maharaj to organize this big Ratha Yatra. So from that it has started, I think, so many yugas back. Like I can say Satyuga, but some Puranas says that it has started from 15 plus 26,000 years. I don't know how far it is true, but I heard from some very senior devotee that it has started by some crores of years before. So it has been organizing by devotees without any break. Even during the time of Corona also, they have organized this Jagannath Ratha Yatra. That was the only moment in the history of Jagannath Ratha Yatra. Very few people has gathered. That is around only, I think, some lakhs, few lakhs, but never in the history of Jagannath Ratha Yatra that minimum 10 lakhs people will gather. Minimum, not max, minimum. So from that is the process from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. Here from Puri Jagannath to Gundicha temple, and he goes to Gundicha temple. It takes almost more than 24 hours. By night or by early morning he reaches Gundicha temple, and there he takes rest. And there the group of Viswavasu people, the followers of Viswavasu people, they take care of Jagannath there. Nobody is allowed. These pandas are not allowed there. And whatever the boga, that Chapan boga, there's 56 items are offered to Jagannath every time. That is around 60 times, I think. See, 54 times or 64 times they offer this boga, different sweets, different savories, different varieties of rice, different varieties of cuisines, South Indian, North Indian cuisines to Jagannath. Every time 56 types of boga will be offered to Jagannath. And every time they keep changing the flag of Jagannath on the Gopuram, and those who are not allowed to take darshan of Jagannath, and Jagannath has confirmed that if you see my flag on the Gopuram, then, or the Sudarshan Chakra especially, then it is equal to having my darshan. So once what happened, there was a very poor devotee of Jagannath. He wants to offer mangoes to Jagannath in the mango season. Then he was not allowed inside because he looks very shabby and he doesn't look like a devotee. So then they stopped him going inside the um, the deity room. Then from there he offered, from outside itself, from I think Simhadwara, he offered to Sudarshan Chakra. He threw the mango one by one, and all the mangoes went inside the deity room, and Jagannath swallowed everything. And Pujari has noticed that so many mango skins have fallen in front of the deity room. Then they realized that this particular devotee is not, the particular person is not an ordinary person, is very close associate of Jagannath. Then they went near him and asked forgiveness from the devotee, and then they took him inside the deity room as a they have give a great royal treatment to that person who brought mangoes, a devotee of Jagannath. And then he had a darshan, and he felt so happy and offered so many prayers. So the Jagannath is so merciful. So like this, from Gundicha temple, he stays there around I think 10 days. I think he will not give darshan in Jagannath temple, but there he receives all sorts of treatment because he is sick. So he receives all types of bogas, whatever he received in this Puri Jagannath temple from Visvavashu, from the followers of Visvavashu. And again the Ulti journey, Ulti Rath Yatra happens. He returns back from Gundicha temple to Puri Jagannath temple. So that's how this ends. But there are a lot of historical moments during the Rath Yatra time itself. There are a lot of positives, because Jagannath stops in different points. That one point is from a person from Afghanistan. Once he came to Puri Jagannath and he saw one Brahmin girl, and he wanted to marry that Brahmin girl. But at those times, if you want to convert into some other religion, if Muslim guy sprinkles some water on the head of other person, then he or she becomes belongs to that particular religion, Muslim religion. Then like that, he sprinkled water on that beautiful Brahmin girl he wants to marry. So he took her to Afghanistan, because nobody is allowed, if one converts from our Sanatana Dharma to some other religion, they are not allowed to stay in the premises of Puri Jagannath temple or in the radius of Puri Kshetra. Then she went along with him, and they gave a birth to one male child. His name is Sabejan. So I think some name. So from the childhood itself, she gave mother, the Brahmin mother, who is also the devotee of Jagannath. She used to tell all the stories of Jagannath, how the Jagannath has taken care, how Jagannath is given so much different types of bogas and his pastimes with other devotees. So he got so much interested, he got really attracted, and he was really amazed to hear about the pastimes of Jagannath. And he developed a taste, or he developed he developed a desire to participate in Jagannath's Rath Yatra or Jagannath Darshan. Then the mother told, as you grow a little bit elder, then I will send you alone. Then he became very big. He became little big, and he came to the teenagers. Then his mother sent him to have darshan of Jagannath, and Jagannath, this particular person went, because all the other religion people are not allowed inside. So when the Pandavas noticed this fellow coming towards Jagannath temple, and they noticed him, and they bet him, and they threw him up in different place. And there was so much bleeding from his head, and he got hurt, and he got so many wounds, oozing out all blood and all everywhere. And somehow or other, by Jagannath's mercy, one person took him and rescued him. And he said, if you want to have darshan of Jagannath, please wait for 1 week. Like how tomorrow comes, the Jagannath Ratha is going to start in 1 week. Then he was very happy. Then after Jagannath Ratha starts, again he went towards Jagannath, Again, the Pandas noticed this fellow is not from our particular religion, our Sanatana Dharma. Then again, they want to bet him, they want to beat him, but Jagannath saw him and gave one dhani from his Ratha, like, don't beat him, he's my great devotee. And then immediately they stopped it, and Jagannath Rath was moving, but when that particular Sahib then is from Patia community in Muslim, immediately Rath got stopped. Then the Pandas came to know that Jagannath is developed so much affection towards his devotee. So then they brought him and make him sit on the Rath, and he participated in Jagannath Rath Yatra in very joyous moment. So like this, so many pastimes happens in Jagannath Rath Yatra. It's a very grand, and it's a very great occasion, very pleasant occasion. Nobody gets so much joy, pleasure, happiness and content in any other different activities, but except this Ratha Yatra, you derive so much contentment and happiness by pulling the Rath and having a very pleasurable moments with devotees of Lord Jagannath. Hare Krishna, Jagannath Baladev Subramanya Ki Jai.